Oh, welcome back everyone to apparently Farming Sim. It was a struggle. Apparently, it actually took me a good 30 minutes to get all the questionable YouTube things figured out. I don't know if YouTube is necessarily up and running yet with it, but I mean, it's as close as I've gotten so far. I've gotten to where the point is that it's actually streaming it, and it's also sort of streaming not well on Kick. Am I having drops yet too? So far, no. So far, no. Okie dokie. Oh, that's why. Sometimes you just need to update things, you know? At the same time, I just told everyone on the backside of the thing that, yeah, I wish they'd quit updating because it keeps breaking down every time they update. It's contradiction of reality. Yes, we need this guy operational. Turn that up a little bit so I can hear stuff. Where'd the combine go? That's on the other side of the tractor. There we are. There we are. Alright. Finish unloading that. Hire that guy out. And I can switch over to the gleaner. I can switch over to my YouTube chat bot. Potentially. When it decides to load. There we go. I think we are good. Actually, yes, let's switch over to everything, go through the line again. Because I'm pretty sure there's a combine on the other side that is full. Okay, it's going to be quicker and easier if I just swing around this way by the looks of things. It's all the fun stuff. So yeah, welcome back to Farming Sim. If you guys have missed any of the Farming Sim episodes up to this point, make sure to check them out on YouTube side of life under the playlist Farming Sim 22. They're all there. They're all eager for your viewership. It's a good way to put it, I think. And yeah, make sure to go on the YouTube side, check everything out, and also if you can, hit that subscribe button and the alert bell so you know when I go live. And to it, I will also say, we are streaming over on Kickside. We do have goals for this year, so make sure if you can support, to go over there and support us there as well. And that, of course, the description is in, well, all the details are in both descriptions below the video, so make sure to check that out so you can go vice versa. And yeah, we have a goal this year of 1,000 followers and 100 subscribers, so make sure that if you have a chance to do a little bit of supporting of the channels, go over there and support the channel. Much appreciated. I'm going to start this guy, which is grossly full. And then I'll hire him out. I think we should, in theory, tonight be able to get this guy off. Even with the late start, I think we can do it. I mean, there isn't that much left, so I think we can. There we go. The old camera working and all the lights on, and I mean, it's a good sized contract. I can't complain about the size of it. But that'll give us enough time to start working on our own stuff. I need to haul chickens like a mother. I probably need to haul about 1,000 for the meatpacking plant, because I mean, we're due. Not that I don't mind the eggs. The eggs pay freaking good, but you know. Oops. And that's, kids, is why you don't check your phone while you are driving. Oh well, made it out here. Mr. Bouncy Bounce is over there, and then 80%er is there. We actually do have a very good percentage of this field off. I think we only have this truckload and maybe one more left to haul, and then this field or this job is done. This truck, I was going to say it should be empty, but it is not actually. Really? Came in a bit harsh there, I guess. Oh, you stupid cart. There we go. Just had to angle him just right to get in there. And yeah, he's full, so we gotta dump this and make a mile real quick. Then I may use this tractor. I don't know. I may use this one to do the work, the field work and stuff. But I actually kind of want to buy another tractor. I want for doing the seed cart and that. This is the best tractor. And then at some point I gotta buy my own seed cart. That thing's expensive. I mean, it's no different than running the X9. The X9 for leasing costs is just freaking astronomical, which is the reason why I'm going to return it here soon. For right now, the gleaner and the case work. But I should think about swapping it out at some point soon. I can actually see the other side. Where'd that gleaner go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, just bouncing along. That's all he does, is just bounce along. I must admit, the John Deere is a better option for the other. I still have the header. The header is actually mine. I just need the combine. And I don't know. I might, if I was to buy a John Deere X9, I'd probably. It's a tough one. I might keep the case and get rid of the gleaner, but the gleaner is so cheap on fuel. Well, no, it's not cheap on fuel. It's cheap on maintenance. That's what it is. Case is cheap on maintenance. John Deere is brutal. That thing's expensive on maintenance. I'm coming. Give me a second. But yeah, no, I might get rid of the gleaner and the header and just buy an X9. I have no idea what an X9 actually cost. What the cost in real life? That's scary. I never want to have to pay that bill in my life. I don't know how the hell I would pay that bill in my life. Those things are stupid expensive. Like, you must have to have like hundreds and hundreds, maybe, no, hundreds isn't the right word. It's thousands of acres of land to be able to justify it. If you want to know what I'm on about, it's not the little 560 or well, there's the X9. I have the gleaner. The gleaner's not bad. That's part of the AGCO. US version, definitely designed to. And we are looking at, actually not that bad, 555 to buy it. Yeah, 690, 16,200. That's not bad. The ideals are definitely a bit smaller. The 9T, yeah, we definitely go with the 9T. Just for the back one. They're 519 by themselves, but they're a little better capacity, less horsepower. But I bet I could actually on. That might be a better option, to be honest. Like, ooh, look at the difference in horsepower between the Fendt Ideal and the Massey Ferguson. So 519. Oh, the Ideal Drive. I actually like the Ideal Drive. Don't tell anyone, but I actually like the Ideal Drive. So 521, and this one is 17,000. Or, oh, the 10T. That's the big guy. Alright, 592,000. You know what? I would almost say I should delve into that capability. Lexion. Lexion isn't bad either. Big configuration. I don't like the Klaus, so it's kind of where I sit with that. Okay, they're sort of passing each other, and he is full. So I guess we could get rid of the Gleaner and go with a Fendt. Could sell off the other one. Like, I could take and return the John Deere, sell off the header, and get the massive one with it. And because that's for the Ideal. I could still go with a HD50 Plus. I believe it can handle it. And still keep the case. We're going to be doing soybeans and everything else next, so it might be an option. We have the money at the moment. That's why I'm sort of contemplating it. Like, we'll finish this field, but I mean, I love my little Gleaner. It is a nice little unit, but I think ideally we need something a bit more robust. And I mean, even this case is pretty small. But we can work with it. Yeah, we've got a lot more off. Yeah, so I need to cultivate 47. I need to cultivate 37, 38. Finish getting the rest of the bales off on 38. And then we can sort of plan our ways beyond that. Alright, I'm going to try to zoom down here. I think that's what we should probably do. We'll sell off the Gleaner. We'll just grab return the John Deere X9. Again, I don't mind the X9, it's just brutally expensive. It's not like we're not going to use it. Kind of like trying different stuff. Like, I mean, again, I love the X9 and everything else, but okay. I hit YouTube. Completely stop. I'm going to have to replenish it on the other side, because I mean, it just all of a sudden dropped. And I know I don't have any ads running, so it's like, arr? See, and then I just oop. Apparently it's working on my phone, but it ain't working on this. Let me just completely disconnect it, and okay, that window works. Now see, because my stream is set up the way it is, I have Kick as my main screen and with the center, and I actually run a YouTube video as my secondary for my chat window. That's the way I'm doing it right now. So, well, that's fucking annoying again. It did it again with this one. Is it having problems with Streamlabs? Yes. Yeah, it's dropping again. Fuck off, Streamlabs. And it's not the internet. I know it's not my internet. So stupid Streamlabs has just become a pile of garbage lately. I have no idea why. I really don't. It's like it works just fine, and then it doesn't. And I just tested the internet. Okay, here is what my specs say. I have 47 milliseconds latency. Okay, that's for a normal day, that's actually kind of high, but I mean, that's still not bad in the grand scheme of things. But I'm pulling 275.7 down and pulling about 17.9 up. So, yep, there's no issues there. And I know some people go, I have like 1,000 down and 1,000 up. That's fine. I'm happy for you, bud. But to be honest with you, I have no other options, so it's amazing internet for what I've ever had. And ever can possibly get around here. Alright, the end of the field. This field is getting increasingly small, so... And I know after this one dumps that I'm going to have to go again. I should just do the truck while this one's dumping. One of these things is not like the others. There we go. I'm just going to disconnect and... You know what? Truck is right here. The truck isn't actually full right now. And the truck decided, yeah, he's gonna peace out. Alright, fill me up. It should actually fill it all up. It will be 100% of a truck, but... So, I think we'll get this field done, for starters. Then we'll work on my own stuff and get that sorted. And then we might start thinking about hauling. Once I get the bales done, at least, then I can start thinking about dropping down and hauling the combine and header and all that. Actually, it didn't fill at 100%. Well, toodly do. Actually, both of them should be fine for a second or two. Oui. That would be dangerous in real life. So yeah, we're gonna drop this down. We're gonna haul this over, dump it. I mean, in basically 98,000 liters, we should be. I wonder how the corner got busted out. We should be really close on this one. So even if the guys get full again, I'm not going to do anything about it because at some point we will just haul this down to the mill, the grain mill that I have. That way we can make it, crush it down and use it for flour. So did say we're 88%, 89. and growing and growing. Green door open. I suspect it should actually take the whole truck, but then again, I don't really know. Then again, might be really close and we don't have to do it. I don't know. Yep, AI is 80% full again. I can't remember what we left off on. If it was 73% or something, and this would be about 14. So that'd be about 92. I suspect we're probably around 92%. Because they took all of it. $89. They're both full again. Basically. Bounced into a fence. So yeah, we have a boat 89. I can pick up the pup at any point. I might just drive this out in the field right in the corner for now. Somewhere here is my... Oh yeah, they're basically both full. Well, you know what? I'm at the end here. Let's pick up the case first, grab the gleaner. And actually, I might finish the gleaner up on the end and just let the case finish up. So we can haul the gleaner, get it sold. Because I think for the most part, we're all sort of kosher on the idea of what we want to do now. It's going to cost us about $600,000 to do it. But we have the cash. We might as well do it. I still have... I remember, I got all those freaking bales, silage bales to come off yet and go to the feed mill to sell. We're going to have extra cash, so... And we might as well start thinking about this stuff now. And yeah, I don't know what happened with YouTube. It was doing goofy things. I think it's quasi alright right now. I'm not really entirely sure. I mean, you guys will probably tell me. It dropped. It's doing the every 2 minutes thing again. I don't want your fucking news. Fuck off, you piece of shit. Have you heard that we have new overlay? I don't care. Yep, it's doing it again. I have no idea. Just did it again 2 seconds ago. Unless it's the ingest server. Let me take a look about that. Okay, so that's by the stream key. I don't know if I can do that while logging on. Stream. Destination, I can change the URL. Oh, that's only for Twitch. I don't give a shit about Twitch. For multi-streams, there we go. Alright. Oh, just did it again. Every fucking 2 minutes. I don't care about your fucking overlay. I don't know how bad it actually is, but it says it's dropping like 27% of the frames. But you know what the funny thing is? You know what that actually equates to? I'm going, because I just put my frickin' tabs on, and I guess when it means it's dropping like 27% of the frames or 25, it doesn't make a lot of sense because I'm basically pegged at 350 frames and it drops it down to about 310. So I don't know what the hell they're complaining about. I think that's pretty still decent. Maybe I do need to update the graphics card, but yeah, that's not really much of a drop for the for fucking frames. I could see if you only had 30 frames to begin with that could be a problem, but that's kind of like, why? Why are you even telling me this crap? Oh, he's full. At least I can get the gleaner off the field. Well, after the stream, I'll try and update the card. I mean, like I said, I'm running a beta firmware on it, so maybe my beta firmware needs an update to another very unstable firmware. The reason why I kept with this build in the first place was because it was running fairly well, but maybe it's starting to, with games updating, it's starting to act. I mean, I can see it happening. Very much I can see it happening. Which again is no fault to it. But that's what you get when you have test stuff. And no, I'm not going into any details of what I may or may not possess. That is not something I will openly tell anyone. But yeah, no, I can't remember which build I'm actually running, if it's 5.11.2 or 0.02 or whatever that is. I could see where that could be. That could very well be an issue. Well, like I said, it's actually running not too terribly bad according to everything that I'm running. And I mean, my frame rate monitor it's pegged a solid 350, and then for like 2 seconds it drops down to like 314 in this case, and then it goes back up 350. So I don't know. it could be a potential problem with the driver that I'm using. I shall take a look. It's been, oh fuck, it's probably been 6 months since I updated it, so I'll see what they tell me in accordance what they want to see for build quality on it. Alright, let's sell this thing. Or repair it, or I can sell it. Yeah. $201,000 that I got off that, huh? I love my Gleaner. I actually do. But unfortunately, the Gleaner is, I mean, it worked pretty good for this field, but it's actually worked pretty good for a few fields. But it's a bit, I can't put a bigger header on it, and it is limited to what it can do. I mean, yeah, I guess I could have tried to upgrade it and whatnot like that, but at the end of the day, I'm still limited what I can use with it. So we'll get an ideal going here. I'll go dump this into the truck, and then this guy is good to go for finishing this field. So we actually will get this field off tonight. That's a huge bonus. Then I should go over to this guy. Oh, we're gonna go transport position. We need to pick up the bales, you swine. And that, I don't know how much I can actually put in that one. Well, I guess we're gonna find out pretty quick. Well, I hit the ditch on that one. I don't actually have that much capacity on this one to finish up, so. I think we're basically there. Oh, we're at 100% right there. If I park right on this thing like this and hit Y, how many of them would actually go in here? Oh, a couple. Actually, quite a few. I think we're pretty much on this load gonna say that it's full. And we still have a few fields that we can actually bale and straw. Or one field after. Yeah, we're at 234. Yeah, 237. I think we can basically call that. Reset, back to operating. And back out to collect the rest of them. And yeah, this is my main trailer for hauling equipment too, so that's why I kind of want to finish the bales. Okay, that one is actually a drop. For all of them. There we go. Oh, Kick is having problems with it. This was a bad drop for it. Every 2 minutes. That's exactly what it is. It's every 2 minutes. Thanks, fucking Streamlabs, you garbage piece of shit. Fuck off. Why does it always constantly pop up saying, there's new overlays, you need to update? I do not want to update. You are not forcing me to update. I do not want to update your garbage. I'm actually, quite frankly, getting tired of Streamlabs. They're one of the better multi-streamers, but their equipment and software is just garbage. Been having a lot of problems with it lately. To the point where there's actually been times that I've had to delete it, reinstall it, and re-input all my settings again for it to actually work right. I'm not entirely sure how it gets screwed up, but there's no update buttons on it. I don't know if it does an internal one and then it just completely loses its mind and screws up. I don't know. And I've heard a lot of people complaining about the same issues. So apparently it's not just me. Okay, look at that. That's 27 bales. We got all of my field off, and the combine's just about done, so. Well, I know he's full. Alright, we still got one bale sitting here. A little top heavy. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that guy there for now. Combine is down there. For all the problems I was having, this is about the best I could actually get the stream to work tonight, which is just stupid. Okie dokie. Well, I'm not gonna worry about the stream quality or everything else. Because again, I'll just play with the speed. I'm pretty sure, about 98% sure at this point, it's not the internet. I'll test it again. It's good for shits and giggles. I do have to dump this time. Yeah, nope. That is not the issue. That's 18.58 upload and 191 down. It's definitely not it. The latency improved to 43. Alright. Take my stuff. This auger really does dump it quick. full. That truck's actually almost full. So while I wait, I'm just going to drop that there. Let's go dump the rest of this. Because I won't have to dump all of it. At 89%, I would imagine we have to dump about 35, maybe 40,000. We're pretty good. Alright. My finger is on the I key for when it is finished. Oh, yeah, dump it a bit more. It said the field was 98%, but it's only 91% hauled. It might take more than that. $99. Oh. 1,288. Even though I'm only 95% hauled, it was the field was finished, so that's not bad. And the combine's done. We're not finishing the field contract yet. Actually, I'm thinking of it. Let's grab this. Let's hook back up to the pop. And then we just haul to the build once we're done. Because really, there isn't that much left. Hey, 3D printer guy. No, Jake brakes don't work all the time on this. Especially just stayed with that line, it would have been fine. Back it up. There we go. Clunk. Alright, back to one of these things is the right one. There we go. Suspect he's on the other side, so clunk. Yeah, we're just about done this field. That's good. That is very good. I prefer 22. I played a little bit of 25 and it's honestly garbage. There's not really any good mods to it. And not only that, there's a lot of really bad issues with the game. For one, things like, one thing that really aggravates me is the fact that when you're bailing in particular, I wouldn't spend any money on it yet. They have a lot of things to fix at this point in time. One of them is they specifically told a lot of us that your baler is the only thing you can run. You can't link too many objects with each other because that's not real life. And I kind of blew up at him and went, do realize that real life that a lot of guys use windrowers ahead of the baler because it makes for quicker jobs, because not everybody has about 6 to 7 guys working for them. Most farmers only have themselves, and yeah, a lot of people do that. Oh yeah, so the Kubota mod and everything like that is just completely useless. Not to mention seed carts, the big air carts. How are they supposed to work if you can't link them together? Apparently they've never seen the way we farm. Because I can tell you, we usually, well, a lot of guys around here, they usually run the cultivator with their seeding. And then they have the air cart. And then a lot of guys even have either anhydrous, or they actually have the big liquid fertilizer carts behind it. It is stupid. Yeah, you too, 3D. Thanks for stopping in for a few minutes. I appreciate it, bud. But yeah, no, that gets into an interesting subject again with Farming Sim 25. It's to say that you can't, it's not real life to link equipment together is just absolutely asinine in my mind. Because it's like, but you can do it in real life. Lots of us do. Hell, I know guys that run cultivators and rollers behind the cultivator, so it's like, you've got enough horsepower, you can do almost anything. Where is my other truck? There it is. Oh, things are disappearing off of it. Actually, I might, if I'm really careful, not to tip my load or do that. I turn too sharp. Do something like that. I mean, it's closer. Hey, thanks for that. I appreciate that. I always appreciate the subscriptions. I really do actually appreciate the subscriptions. Hey, Erie. Okay, I guess that's one way to do it. There we go. Not too bad. But yeah, no, I do appreciate the subscriptions and everything else. It is huge. Oh, I remember. I didn't necessarily get rid of all the stumps around here. That would be the culprit right there. Yep. It's 80%. Well, we'll actually have some extra stuff off this. I do believe. Well, first things first, this truck's got to go in for a little maintenance, a little TLC and whatnot. Then it needs fuel. Because, I mean, it's getting low. It's funny, before I even noticed who actually subscribed, I got the notification of kick payment. I looked at that and went, oh, what is this? Okay. Then I look up and went, oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I appreciate the subscription there, Yuri. And anybody else, you can also hit that subscribe button on Kick, as it's the best way to support the channels. And yes, you do have to pay for it, but it is definitely helps me the most. Okie dokie. That repair bill was actually dirt freaking cheap. Alright, Mack trucks are apparently cheap to maintain. Not so cheap on the fuel bill. They are a little pricey. Okay. Actually, I could probably customize that header, I think. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll customize the header on that. That will be the plan. It will be the diabolical little plan. Oh, you're just about done, bud. Oh, that was the combine. That was the combine. I jumped into it and went, eh? No. Yep, definitely the combine. Let's see if we can adjust that header. Because, I mean, I have the header. That is a 45-foot draper. And it should, in theory, connect to an ideal. So if I modify it, I just want to take the air bar off of it, more or less. $18 for driving at 2 feet. Air bar. I just want the standard. Standard brand stickers. No, let's actually go black and black. Well, it didn't really change it, did it? This basically the stickers fell off of it. But yeah, other than that, it's not bad. Let's see if we can load this baby on. That seems about right. Nope, apparently not. Okay, let's bundle all that up. This trailer is maybe not so good. Hugged it, sure did. Alright, maybe we back it on? Part ways at least? Oh, particularly want to spend all friggin' night driving this thing back down there. I need to give her more goof. Oh, this trailer is way too small. Well, schnit. I wonder, is there a low boy equipment hauler? I mean, we know what I've been using. That definitely looks wider. Wide. We need the wide boy. It's only 29,000 and it's just a regular cart. Don't know. It might. Let's just buy it. Let's buy it and play with it. And that would be the thing I'd use. Okay, I'm going to switch over to him. And then the grain cart can dump into here too. But I'll haul this guy home. He only does 32. The John Deere does 42. Switch camera angles, then at least I can see whereabouts my auger might be. Apparently I'm a little far away. There we go. Now I'll drop the header and carry it with me. Oops. Let's do this first before you drop it, you dumbass. Let's put the pipe in. Okay, we're all hooked up. We're all hooked up. Ho ho ho. Okay, dokey. And we're just about home with the big guy. Then, well, the truck is actually down there, but we'll dump the grain truck first. Seriously. See, this is the problem with fucking morons. You see a combine, yeah, fucking pull over. Frickin' tool bagger. Don't move fucking forward, you idiot. I'm gonna have to start calling him an immigrant. They're the only bad drivers around. Alright. Might as well, while we're here, while we're doing it, let's just go take it for its maintenance. That way it's good to go for next time. This thing's maintenance isn't bad. What's $6,000 for that one? 700 for that one. Almost 8. Yeah, it's not bad. Fuel is nothing in this thing. It's actually very energy efficient. Alright, let's grab the truck. Let's haul it to the mill. Let's grab our tractor and get it out of here. It's quite a production, actually. We did actually get the field off. Another 28,000. I think there was only, what, about 6 on that combine? Maybe 5. So we should be sitting at about 34,000. Oh, the truck, right, had a bunch in there first. Might actually be pretty decent. There's about 38 in there to begin with. Alright, let's haul him home and do the same thing. Let's get him repaired, get him fueled up. And then we shall attempt. I say attempt. It's a broad word, but we're going to attempt to grab the pickup truck. As well as that's going to go. Pick up the flat deck, haul it down, see if I can load that combine on it, and see if we can haul it with 3/4 ton. You know, a 20-ton combine with 3/4 ton. What could possibly go wrong? Don't say it, I know what could go wrong. In real life, you could basically destroy your engine, transmission, differential, springs. Oh, there's a lot to go wrong. You serious? Oh look, it's the same fucking guy again. And bigger. Not like I can actually not take up the whole road. You look at it, I'm past the shoulder on that side and I'm part way over on this one. And now that I'm basically running dead center on my own stuff. See? See this setup? This Kubota setup? Yeah, you can't do that with 25. It is absolute crap. 1,000 for the cart. 9 for that, so 10. That's not bad. And it actually didn't take that much for fuel. Both the same actually as the combine. Wouldn't you really break it down and think about it? Alright, let's go. Well, I will be using him in a second, but let's grab this guy. And we have 61, almost 62,000 for our barley. Hey, you know what? I might actually go dump, because this is basically free anyways. I won't dump it all at the mill. I'll dump some of it at our brewery. The brewery needs an injection, and instead of using our own, let's use somebody else's that is basically paid for. And actually thinking about it, I will complete this contract and get my 59,000. There we go. Not bad at all. Definitely paid for the flat decky trailer to haul the combine because I'm too lazy to drive the combine down. Well, I guess I shouldn't say too lazy, it's just it's a bit of a pain. At some point in time I also gotta buy a fuel tanker. I'll see about maximizing this one. Can't imagine it takes that much. 40,000 is max. And we'll fill it right up. So it needed about 35, maybe 30. So we should have about 30,000 left. That can go down to the mill. 32. So yeah, that's good. Off to the mill, the wonderful mill of the farming sim. Could we all just drive the speed limit, please? It's 80 through here, not 43. And then it goes up bad out of hell. I saw the sign that said 100. There we go. Oats, not so much. Barley, yes. Barley is a key with that one. So that's down here. And that gets that going. So we'll have a lot more flour soon. It takes wheat, barley, oats, sorghum. So it does take sorghum, corn, soybeans. And soybeans, I think, just makes flour too, doesn't it? Soybeans, flour, yeah. 1,000 soybeans equals 650. That's not really good. I do believe soybeans is worth a lot more. That is just cash crop that we sell. And corn, though. Corn we could make into flour. That works. Sorghum definitely into flour. But well, oats and corn are pretty close. So it depends on what the price of flour goes for. Yeah, I'm thinking corn we sell and everything else, soybean and everything we sell with that. Sorghum is a bit cheaper, so it makes sense to boost it into it. Bloomingdale exports 832, bakeries 869, which isn't bad. Okie dokie. Let's go grab the pickup truck and let's see if we can haul this. Otherwise, I spent 29,000 for not a lot of reason. But an extra 33,000. That should work out to being another 18 to 20,000 in flour. At least. Is it actually? Barley. 1,000 barley equals 800 flour. And some chaff. I mean, I can use the chaff. Make silage. bale picker. The barrel picker in you. Over to here. Now it's fine there. Well, it looks wider, so I can't see out of that windshield. Looks wide enough that I can actually maybe put the combine on it. I do really need 2 combines. Especially for these big fields. Oh, that sent me on a loop. It's just enough of a hump right there. Every time. End up in that guy's front yard. Okay. This has the auto bale mod on it too, apparently. And work camera. Okay. Unfold. How bad could this be? Look at how much fuel this thing's burned by sitting here. Well, those little dinky ass ramps didn't work. Alright, strap her down, she'll be good to go. Perfect. Nothing wrong with this. I apparently am attached to the other truck. Oh, nothing to see here. This is normal, everyday hauling of an X9. I don't know why anybody is concerned by this. Oh boy. Well, we were doing good up until this point. This is totally normal. This is... I don't think this is normal anymore. I think normal left. Yeah. Oh, it decided to go sideways. I was gonna try to grab a bigger truck, but at this point, we might as well just haul it by driving it. Okay, you're in a ditch the right way. Any other no, there might not be. Right. Alright. Trailer idea didn't quite work out, and these frickin' idiots. You see something like this going on, don't get near it. I'm going to crush your vehicles. I don't care. Okay, I'm stuck on the trailer now because of you idiots. Okay, I'm free. And guess what? No, you're not getting ahead of me, you bastard. I am number one. Stupid idiot. Well, that's gonna cost me probably way more than you think because or leasing cost. Yeah, driving it down the road costs money. Okie dokie. Guess while we're on our slow friggin' drive from hell here, we should actually think about potentially buying a different combine. So I think we kind of have our mind made up that we're going with the big Ideal 10. We'll go with the Ideal Drive. Yes, we are buying that. I mean, as much as I love this John Deere, and as much as I have put 51 hours into it, unfortunately, the cost is just too much. That big field, which was a smug asshole, by the way, and that was field 30, that we basically broke even on doing it, was because of the leasing costs on this. There's problems, we need to get rid of it. I'm sure I can use the bigger header. We are going to return you. This is my brand new boy with Ideal Drive. No more steering wheel, all joystick. Which is kind of funny because this is actually how I know how to run these things. 42 kilometers an hour. She beetles actually along pretty good. Alright, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Owned items. Lowrider. Yeah, I want to sell that. I actually only lost about 3,500 off that, so that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Oh, she's pretty smooth. Alright, so this is our new combine, and it's good to go. I think I'm going to end it for the night. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for the subscription again, Yuri. And of course, too, if you guys are new here, been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, think about hitting that subscribe button. You can do it underneath the video on YouTube side, and the HUD scroll in the bottom right corner. Some say that he is crying in a corner right now because he absolutely loved that John Deere. He was the reason why it cost so much. I'm sure of it. So if you do see him, smack him upside the head there and push that button. And also flip over to the kick side and hit that subscribe and follow button as well over there. As we do have a goal for the end of the year of 1,000 followers and 100 subscribers. So make sure, if you can lend some support, to hit those buttons. And yeah, we'll see everyone on the next stream. Take care and thanks.